Hi. Hello. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is where you are. Hello. What is happening with you? Hi Sharky. They were first. Gel second. Let's see. Raven, hello. Good to see you. I was showing off the new command because a couple of people requested it over the last two the last two streams, and I was like, I don't know what you guys want from it, so I just made it up. I don't know, man. Exactly. Exactly. Good morning, Joe. Good to see you. So happy you guys could join me today. So, what is happening in everybody's life? What is going on? Tell me everything. Personally, the crow has come back to my feeders, and I've been trying to brainstorm a way to get the crow to be my friend. And at first, I was like, okay, what if I sit out on my porch more while the mealworms, which is what they like to eat, is out there? So, like, I sit out on the porch more often so it knows that I'm there. And then, what if I have a little container next to me on the porch and see if it'll come closer to me? The other thing was put out shiny things for it. Um, but I don't know what kind of shiny things. The only thing I can think of is foil, and that would like blow away. But like, what kind of shiny things can I put out that won't harm other animals or just like blow away? I need to pack moving tomorrow, but Arlo is sick and Grandma's being extra clingy because he's anxious. Oh no, Gels. Is this like happy move, nervous move? Oh, you just reminded me of something. I need to make a note. All right, note mated. I've been meaning to tour some larger apartments, and my partner doesn't want to see them because he's like, I don't want to tease myself with something that we can't afford right now. But I'm kind of like, oh, I'm just curious. So I'm sure that I can get my mom and sister to come with me because she's still in town, which is really fun. I just hear a mini comedy song about the importance of gender roles, where the woman sings about cooking and cleaning and the man sings about protecting them from the goblins who keep stealing their food and children. It gave me a good giggle this morning. You can link it to us if you want. Thanks for lurking, Sharky. Have fun at work. I hope you have a wonderful work day. Moving up to a bigger place was a good move. Ooh, going up to a three-bedroom unit within unit washer dryer. That is so that's big. That's big, honestly. See, we're currently in a one bedroom and we need a three bedroom. So like I don't want to move for anything less than a three bedroom, two bathroom. We need two bathrooms. God, we need two bathrooms. But in unit washer dryer is like non-negotiable for me. I would never do any laundry if I had to leave my apartment to do laundry. It's hard enough to do that. So kudos to anybody who does not have in-unit washer dryer because that's some real spoon suck right there. So my partner and I, we live in a particularly expensive part of the country, and even though we would have liked to have moved by now, uh we've put that on hold for a couple of years at least because we've just had to accept it because of our financial situation and also just the way that the market is around us right now. So we literally talked about it yesterday because our lease renewal is coming up, And we're just like, we have to stay here, don't we? And we're like, yeah, we do. Arlo and I would both have our own offices now. We wanted at least 1.5 baths, but compromised for one bath with washer and dryer. That's totally fair. That's one reason why I really want three bedrooms. Um, spent many an hour in my day at the laundromat. I really want three bedrooms because one for our bedroom, and then one room for each of us as like an office, a hobby room, whatever. Like whatever we want to retreat to and like have in our own rooms. And like for mine, I imagine being like, oh, I would have a whole room that's private to stream in and wouldn't disturb anyone else in the household. Not that it's disturbing. I usually stream when my partner isn't here anyway. But then if they come home while I'm streaming, they have to be like super quiet and careful and everything. But that's my dream, is for us to each have our own rooms and we can just like fill it with all of our individual like hobby stuff and collections and all that type of stuff. And then the quote unquote public or like shared spaces like the living room and dining room don't have to be cluttered up with all that stuff as they are right now. As I currently, as I've said before, am streaming in my living room because there is literally no other place in the house, like actually no other place in the house where this desk and computer would fit. Our laundry went up to 2.25 loads, so to do one load of laundry costs us 450, and we're usually doing at least two full loads. Ah, so did you just have like one big laundry day? I simply wouldn't wash my clothes. That's what I'm saying. I guess I just would be like, well, I still have at least one pair of underwear. Don't got to do it today. But anyway, that's my hopes and dreams. My hopes and dreams. But what else? Underwear. You know what? Good on you, honestly. Good on you. One less thing to wash. I can't imagine living that life. Like, isn't that like like sensory overload? Don't like seams and like uh, stuff like rub the wrong way, or like zippers, or like anything, any like internal clothes structure when I'm wearing tight clothes. You do have some really cute outfits though. I think it would ruin pants. Me too. I feel like I feel like I've got to have something in between. My Hellcat. Yeah, or just like being damp. I don't know if that's TMI. Just like I don't know. It's There's a lot going on down there. Because feminism gave me that right. I love it. Also too damp. See, I don't know. Listen, I respect your game. I respect your game. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. Anyway, so what I was gonna say, excuse me, was um it's out when I stream. I guess technically I could like be wearing anything. I could be naked, I guess. I guess I am naked in my PNG tuber. Unless I got my blankie on. But I'll assure you I'm not. In fact, I get dressed, like fully dressed, not fully like but like I change out of my PJs. My fully dress is like my bike shorts and a t-shirt because it kind of feels like I'm showing up to work. And like when I sit down at the desk, I feel like, okay, this is work. Like I'm doing my work right now. Tits out for Harambe. Isn't it hasn't it been exactly 10 years? Wasn't that 2016? What are people going to see an outline of a nipple? My nips are an accessory. Gross streams naked. You know, I could argue. I mean, look at I'm sitting here pointing at my monitor so you guys can see it. I also did not realize that this Monday is Memorial Day. Like, hello, people. We are in summertime. Wow. How did that happen? And therefore, I have so many sales and promo emails and like ads on Instagram and everything. And I'm just like, fuck, I can't afford any of this. But it's one of those things where it's like, well, but what if by the time I can't afford it, it's like full price and it's not going to be on sale? If I wear a bra, it's a bralette, which completely erases whatever tit I have. Sharky once said I don't give flat chested on camera and I need to hold on to this tight. Gonna try to con my father-in-law into buying us a grill for our patio. That's amazing. That's awesome. See, I do have bigger boobs and I exclude like for years. I would probably say like at least like 5 to 8 years at this point. I've exclusively been wearing a like bralette, like just kind of like a pullover, unlined. Well, it has like a little bit of lining, but like no wire or anything. And when I do wear like a structured bra, when I'm wearing something like more dressy or something that you actually need a little bit of structure for, it's like, damn, this is what a wire was like. This is what a clasp was like. Always stuns me that they aren't a B cup anymore. I know, right? I also grew up with small boobs, but like since I've gained weight, I think if I were to lose weight, they would be like average ish. No, they'd probably still be bigger. But of course, they got bigger when I gained weight. But 36 double A, there's no shame in that, man. There's no shame in that except maybe if you have trouble with finding sizes. Too wide without enough jazz meat. That's crazy. No, you don't. You do not have boobless energy. I'm like sitting here thinking about, and I'm like, I lost my train of thought for something. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to talk about the pool. But also, I was thinking to myself, I was like, I've had to get another real bra lately because the real one that I had that I wear so occasionally that it doesn't even matter just really truly didn't fit anymore. And I haven't yet found one that like fits perfectly where it like, you know, like the center gore like sits flush against your chest, but also there's like no spillage in the cups and everything. And like right now, what I've determined is I'm like a 42 like G or F, which like bigger band sizes are hard to find. I'm just a chunky girl right now. Hi, Hannibal. Sorry, we're talking about bras right now. How you doing today? It's because on cam, y'all don't actually see much of where the tits sit. It gives the illusion. I stream early. No, I think this is normal. I always go live at 11 EST. You're in the US. Okay, so for the US, it's probably super early for you because you used to be like, this used to be like early morning, right? Like 1 or 2 a.m. or something. Yeah, EST. I probably would stream it even earlier, like 10 a.m., but then that just gets to be ridiculous for West Coast. Annabelle's like, this is the time that you normally stream? Well, welcome back to the US. Sorry that you got to be here again. That's yucky. Yeah, our pool, that's what I was saying earlier. It's Memorial Day, which means our community pool is opening on Memorial Day on Monday. And all the streamers I watch now stream so early. Um, and so it's always this I don't go to the pool very often, but I want to go more, even if it's just to like lay by the pool. And the only bathing suit that I have right now is like a full coverage one with like a little skirt, which is fine. I It's very cute and I like it, but I always want to wear like, even though I'm bigger, I think we've talked about this before. I think that like string bikinis are so cute on bigger bodies or just like smaller bikinis in general, but like it kind of sucks that our society views that as like, if you have a bigger body, that's like so revealing, that's like inappropriate. But if you have a smaller body, it's like fine. Like, that's fine. That's just normal. But like on a big body, it's like, ew, gross. Like, you're so revealing. What are you doing? Like, cover up. So every year it's that debate, you know? But I do need to get a swimsuit that like actually fits me other than this like full coverage one. Like, again, the full coverage one is really cute. It has like a little like gathered skirt and everything, but just like then you like get no sun. Well, yes, but like nothing on your torso. Same in your country too. I know, right? I'm working the full weekend and thank God it's going to be pouring rain. So hopefully people leave my store the fuck alone because I want to work in an outdoor mall. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And also, I've been leaning into the Venus belly and bodycon dresses vibe. That's great. I love that. I love that. Joe, I do not envy working in retail and working weekends. I'm so sympathetic. I'm so sympathetic to that. I'm so glad that that's done for my particular life chapter right now. I also feel like working weekends, like every weekend, I was like gearing up to it with like my butt cheeks clenched, like, oh no, it's the weekend. It's going to be so busy. Please stay away. And it's a holiday weekend. God, I have nothing to add to this conversation other than let women be thick, because some of us has taste and want to see that. Yeah. I'll tell you if I nut up and find some skimpy bikini that fits. Oh my. Oh, I meant to do I got distracted. I got distracted. Um I'm making a poll. So, uh My first weekend ever being a cashier was Mother's Day weekend. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, that's like you were really just thrown into the lions. My freaking headphones died. Oh. Okay, so I have a few ideas for what we can play today. Um, I'm going to hang on. I'm gonna make a poll. Okay, so options for today. A game that we haven't played before, Streamer Simulator. We can continue with Last Gas Station. We can play Burgies again if you want. Um, I haven't played Hosey yet, but it's been on my list. Or we can continue with Dream Daddy. And because I think I have the energy for reading today. Also, I want to play Cult of the Lamb. Um, but I kind of want to wait to see if it goes on sale because right now it's full price. And I found out that there's actually a website called steamdb.info. And one of the features on it, like you can filter all kinds of stats on Steam, but one of them is price history and like current discounts. And so, yeah, I'm gonna wait for Call to the Lamb until we have a little bit of a discount or until next stream because I kind of really, really want to play it. I don't know, man. First ever shifted a job ever was Black Friday. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did they hate you? I was 15 and no one else wanted to do it. 15? That's crazy. Dang, a lot of votes for Last Gas Station. Okay, maybe we're going to be playing Last Gas Station today. Technically, I was working there illegally. That's what I was thinking. I was like, where are you working where you're 15, but maybe it's different in your state or something? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. All right, well, maybe we'll do Last Gas Station. Normally, I would vote for Dream Daddy, but I'm going back to work soon. I feel that. I was surprised that there weren't any votes for Dream Daddy. But also, I guess Tristan isn't here yet, so. So I'll start up Last Gas Station now. And we can, if we want to change later, we can do that. Also, I finished the librarian game. Um, I would say dad's, but I haven't experienced Last Gas Station yet. Snail just asked me for the full name that Tristan gave me, and now I'm scared why she wants it. Oh no. That's kind of creepy. Um, all right, let's see here. I'm booting it up. I finished the library game is what I was going to say. And it's basically exactly what it tells you. Like at the end, um you get a pizza. And that's about it. All right, come over here. We are not going to forget to change the title and category. Wow, look at me. I'm a real streamer. I'm a real streamer. Oh, it's not my real name or anything, so you just want to. Oh, okay, okay, got it. I was like, oh, that's intimate. Also, I have continued to watch Tristan's Red Dead playthroughs and on like 2x speed because I'm trying to catch up. And I really keep thinking to myself, like, damn, I should have kept an actual counter. Like an actual counter to show Tristan and be like, I know that you're joking, but like this is what you're actually at. And also like a fatality counter. But Joe, I need to talk to you later at some point because I have so many like notes that I've seen now that I am like, oh, I am putting together like ideas and facts and theories and stuff that I wasn't able to. Like the first time, I was just kind of absorbing the story. You know what I mean? Like I was just absorbing everything. And I guess the first time you're playing a game, you don't necessarily know what is important. Like you don't know what little details are going to tie into things later. But now I do. So Tristan calls me Joe, Jeremiah, Guinevere, Theron, Valkyrin, Volcrane, Branwyn, Morgan, bro, though. Okay, so for those who might not have seen Last Gas Station before, the premise is that we are this little red panda, and we somehow acquired, they haven't specifically said yet, but somehow acquired this gas station in a world where almost all vehicles are electric now. So there aren't that many gas stations left. And this town is message me whenever I will find the time to talk about Red Dead. I want to try playing Red Dead 2 now that I'm more experienced with playing video games. That makes sense. I keep meaning to pull up and play it on my own time. I don't ever see myself playing it on stream because it's one of those like peaceful lock-in, do boring tasks games for me. But so basically Last Gas Station, oh god, people are dirty today. We own this gas station and there are supernatural things that go on. And so we are slowly learning about different supernatural occurrences that are happening through, we keep finding these voice recorders, like piece by piece, and we're trying to piece together what the person who made these voice recordings was doing. And we're also trying to take advantage of these legends by selling items or products that relate to the local legends. So we're taking advantage of it. But also we can't quite explain a lot of things. Like a lot of people have gone missing and a lot of weird like supernatural occurrences have happened. And so it's like part superstition and part real. So we're trying to kind of figure out what's real, what isn't. And we also get to upgrade and decorate and everything our things. So we get popularity from giving good customer service and keeping our store clean. The more amenities that we offer, the higher our civilization score, so more people come by. And then these are the legends so far that we've discovered. And there's like a page on them that I think in the future I'm going to review once we level up all of these. But UFO sightings, Bigfoot, Otherworld, Pyramid Mountain, Area 23, and Legend of the Lake. So I just noticed that Legend of the Lake got upgraded past 10, so maybe we will read that extra portion that we got. Because they slowly reveal more of the myths as time goes on. I still love your accidental niches games either being really tapped into new games or creepy cozy or both. If any of y'all have more suggestions for creepy cozy games, some of the ones that I find are just straight up horror. And like, I don't want straight up horror. I like ones that have a little bit of like cutesy or cozy vibe to it. I feel like Grimshire was the most perfect of two worlds. Like, that was very creepy and dark, but also cozy. Tristan's here. Tristan's here. Raven, have a good time in classes. Wait, that's new. That's new. Raven, have a good time in classes. I hope you have a good rest of your school day. Tristan, welcome in. We just saw that flare for the first time. What the heck? And also, last time we saw these like searchlights, and we haven't been able to explain what the searchlights are yet. So it is nighttime. Let's stock up on things. We'll go get the gas. Ooh, we are so close. We need one more tire inflation and one more cash register sale to upgrade to level 3. So that's exciting. All right, we've got gas. Let's stock. We need these guys. Okay, we should be good on that. Okay. I meant to leave a note for the creators, like feedback, because I think this is still early access, but basically to give us an option to auto refill without putting random things in, like just auto refill things that are low. Okay, we need stars, footsteps, helicopter, wall, Sauron. No. Whoops. What am I doing? All right, I guess that's all we're getting for right now. I wish I had another breakfast sandwich. Aw, what kind of breakfast sandwich did you have? I love a good breakfast sandwich. I've heard that the... Hi, Sharky! I've heard that the horror game I played wasn't even scary. What game did you play, Tristan? Because I did not watch it because I saw that it was scary. And I just don't do that. Because I'm guessing that's where the fuck Jimmy came from, right? Oh, I don't have any more. I need more red fluid. So yeah, because I worked a 9-hour shift yesterday, I'm allowed to only work a 7-hour on Saturday, and I just found out my Sunday shift was already only 5 hours. Okay, that's good. That's good. Sometimes it pays off to destroy your body. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I don't think jump scares are actually scary. They're just surprising so I yelp and go, huh? Didn't I just order... Did I not just order red fluid? I didn't. I ordered the wrong thing. Yeah, you'd find the Saw movies a fun day out. No, I cannot do horror games whatsoever. Not even a little bit. Not even like eerie or creepy or suspenseful or anything. I can't do any of those. It gives me nightmares even as an adult. And I just think about them constantly. Just like constantly. All right, I think we're all stocked. Have we done all of the... Yes, we have. We just need to finish those 2 stats to get to... I'm working my hot ass off today, but I love you all. Have fun at work. I'm listening, so ping if needed. Okay. Turns out I enjoy a horror game, which is funny because I wouldn't have said that a year ago. I have, ever since I've watched more people streaming, I have upped my tolerance for horror games, but there have still been a few that have given me nightmares that I think about at night. And, yeah. I think it was called At Dead of Night. And you got the emote. You got the emote approved. I was never a horror girly until recently. Yeah. Do you remember Her Story? I love that shit and it wasn't even scary. Oh no. Hi friends. Good to see you. Finally can catch a stream again. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. I usually go by Crow, by the way. Ariel might want to get into horror games, so I want her to play Among the Sleep where you play as a toddler. Oh no, that sounds horrible. See, I appreciate how several of the streamers that I watch, like Tristan and Eggs and like people like that, are actually dislike horror, because I feel like horror is a big thing that audiences like to see and that gamers like to play. And so I always feel like a little whiny crybaby when I don't want to see that stuff. So I like when the people that I watch also don't want to play that stuff. Cute little beetle. I don't think I've seen a beetle before. All right, someone come in who needs their tires inflated. Someone come in who wants to pay at the cash register. I need water. Water. But yeah, give me any other ideas for creepy, cozy games. A little bit creepy, a little bit cutesy. Oh, perfect timing. Wait, someone just... $2.3. You need both. Have I been doing 2 people, or is this my first 2-task customer? Nice. This is great. I only need 1 more checkout customer, and they're at the checkout right now. Oh, it's this guy. We haven't seen this guy in forever. Well, did you figure out that hatch? Not yet. We have this hatch to supposedly an underground military base in our stockroom there. I just heard some rumors from old colleagues. This might potentially be connected. What kind of rumors? Oh god, I have customers at all 3 locations. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not liking it. Frankly, most of the reason I like horror isn't even because I like to be scared. It lends itself to more unabashed storytelling. Because it's already taboo by nature. It gets a lot more leeway. That's a good way of thinking of it. Necromancer's Tale is creepy, but more that it's like really creepy than scary. Did you see the flares on the other shore? Oh, that's what we saw last night. I asked around, and of course, no one is saying anything directly, but it looks like they're trying to catch someone. They? The ones who work in Area 23. It looks like someone escaped and may have used this very tunnel. Oh, that's what those wet footprints were? Remind me not to send Crow a copy of my horror novel when I finish it. Hi, Hayden. Good to see you. Is that someone dangerous? I'm afraid they wouldn't have shared information like that with me, even when I worked there. I'm just telling you what I heard. Thank you. I wonder what... Oh, well, since we had that interaction with him, then we're gonna get another voice note somewhere. See, this is the hatch right here. Oh, wait! Now the light is green. Okay, wait, should we do it at nighttime or help our customers first? Voice note! Day 2. We arrived at the site, and the duty officer who oversaw the base while it was mothballed gave me a tour. An exotic character, I must say. One of the last of the indigenous people. He introduced himself as Red Elk. Red Elk! I consider myself an expert in local folklore, but I'm sure he could regale me with a few tales I haven't heard yet. Bye, Joe. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, thank you. I hope work is easy. As for the base itself, well, that probably requires further reflection. For now, I'll just say that my first impression was one of disappointment. What do we have in here? Oh, another one. Another one! Day 66. Like I said last time, I think we're going to have to reread these in order because there's so many that we kind of get them in such small doses that it's hard to tell, like put the whole story together. 2 whole months of monitoring and nothing. Cobalt disappearances never reoccurred, but what was the cause? And why do all the incidents reported by eyewitnesses occur in precisely those remaining patches of land that are not under surveillance? Even if we assume a conspiracy among all these eyewitnesses, which is utter nonsense given their very primitive background, they couldn't have accurately identified all our blind spots. If I don't get an answer to this question, the project will be shut down, with the conclusion that all we needed to do was install more modern surveillance systems in the mines, which we've already done. No, I can't leave here empty-handed. Hi, Kat. Good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, we're getting so much lore. Day 20. 0 activity throughout the entire monitored area, and not a single case of missing cobalt or vanished veins. Last night, I allowed myself to utter a curse about this, and Red Elk, who as usual was with me in the monitoring room, suffering from insomnia, suggested that maybe it knew that we were watching. Why do these words haunt me so? Wow. Is this the monitoring room? What's 82 out of 150? Civilization and mystery. Oh, do we got to get those up? Okay, we got to get our civilization and mystery up. Okay, this is very fun. We have so many customers backed up. This is so much fun. We got so much info. Okay, excellent. Selling all the things. Getting to the next customer. We're going to have to clean up those messes later. We're speed running it before it becomes nighttime and they all leave. There we go. Oil. Great. Oh, another one at the repair shop. What would you like? Pump up the tire. Pump up the tire. Pump it up. Customer checkout. Okay, hopefully the day is over soon. Oh, dang. Look, our whole top shelf is empty. We've been selling some stuff. We got big restocking to do tonight. All right. Hopefully we don't see anybody else for the evening. We have $2,100. This is great. All right. Let's do a quick sweep for voice notes. I think that the ones that we would have found are all in that bunker. Not gonna lie, I really want to play the last gas station. You should try it. I would recommend it. It just came out last month. I think Exhausted said that they downloaded it after seeing me play it, and they've gotten way further than I have. All right, before we restock anything, let's do our upgrade. 3,500! Nope, I guess we're not doing our upgrade. Cool. Not doing that upgrade. Okay. There we go. I need more wall ones. All right, and then I don't think we're going to have much of anything for this shelf. Oh yeah, I need blue things. All right, we need blue things. Bluid. Blue fluid. How goes it? It's a pretty good day. Wait, didn't I just... Nope, we didn't order it yet. Oh my goodness, this is annoying. Pick up the inventory, then it goes away. There we go. Go pick up the blue fluid, the bluid. Branch makeover, the crow branch. I added a new, for those of you who weren't at the opening, I added a new command. If you want to try it out, it's exclamation point caw, C-A-W. Because a couple of people requested that I added that, and they didn't specify what they wanted from it. So I improvised that. I don't know. Hopefully it's what they wanted. I don't know. All right. Now, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed, and hopefully, I think today we'll be able to make enough to upgrade by the end of the day. We need 3,500. 3,500. Ranch makeover. I thought Tristan was very committed to his cowboy era. I get that. Tristan, earlier I was talking about how I am really, really enjoying watching your playthroughs, and I've been watching them on 2x, but I'm still only on the 6th VOD, and so I haven't caught up yet. But great. Is today going to be really slow when I really need the money? And I wish I want to be a cowboy, baby. I really wish, which with each passing VOD, I wish that from the beginning I had kept an actual collision counter as well as a fatality counter. Just so that I could be like, look, I did it. This is what the actual thing is. But also, if someone has already done that, I wouldn't know because I'm not caught up yet. Gotta stop texting and driving my horsey. Okay, I will say that I don't mind the speed with which you're going through things. However, I have already seen it. So I think that maybe that's influencing my opinion there. Because for me, I'm like, yes, I want to see the story as fast as possible because I'm noticing so many new things that I didn't notice before. No one has. I could never. I don't know how y'all have hours in the day. Right? See, I put it on 2x speed, and I also have it on like while I'm doing other things, you know. But the two that I always keep up with in terms of VODs at this particular moment, because I kind of cycle through streamers that I watch like intensely. I watch a lot of the same streamers, but I go through phases where it's like, okay, this particular game that this streamer is playing, I don't want to miss any of, so I'm going to watch the full VODs. Or like this particular streamer right now is doing like collabs that I'm really interested in, so I want to make sure that I see the full VODs. So I'll kind of go in phases with that. But I need to order more fuel. Oh. So right now my obsession is Tristan's VODs. And the completionist in me has to watch them all in order from start to finish. And also, I don't Of course, I just feel like if I multitask, I'll miss the collisions for sure. And also, I love that, Tristan, you don't shy away from the combat. And actually, you're kind of good at it, because I personally am not good at shooty games. And so I hate all the confrontational, like, interactions, or when you're helping a random and it turns violent or something like that. I kind of go around a little bit scared, because I am not good at fighting, and I do not enjoy it. So yeah, I kind of go around scared of the next bad interaction. To be fair, I love everyone in my chat, but when they complain about the speed, it goes in one ear and out the next. That's crazy. But also, that's understandable. You got to play it at whatever pace you want to play it at. And so many of our friends are planning on or are currently streaming Red Dead that, like, if you want to see a longer drawn out playthrough or like a more leisurely playthrough, I'm sure that any of the other ones are going to be doing that. So you got to do you. If you want to speed through the story, then you play it like that. As it should. It's your first experience. You should do it as you're like. That's right, Kat. Thanks for watching the VODs. I really appreciate it. Of course. Tristan's VODs are one of the best anyway. Kale uses them to sleep. Aw. I fear I enjoy it too much and have been told my tendency for violence is funny. I still haven't missed many quests. I do all the side ones. Yeah. Tendency for violence, he says, with a good Arthur and regularly letting people go. Yeah, exactly. You still have good honor. How do we not? We only made $600 today. Some days we make like 1,000. What the heck? Okay, we're not spending any money until we make it to this upgrade. What the heck? But yeah, I'm liking your playthrough, because the other playthrough that I saw was super leisurely, which I also loved, and they really enjoyed like the fishing. They enjoyed the bird spotting and just like roaming around in the wild and that type of thing. So I like seeing both sides. All right, 3,500 is what we're aiming for here. And you have done a few side quests that I've never seen before. So I do like that. I think because you're comfortable with the combat, you don't shy away from any of the interactions. And I know that I sometimes shy away from them if I'm like, oh, I've never seen someone play this one, so I don't know if it's going to turn into a bad situation or not. But I've noticed that every time that you see a spot on the map, you go and interact with it, which is something that I've never done. And the person that I watched stream it never did. So I'm getting to see a lot of the random interactions and strangers that I haven't seen before. Like that incest couple. Oh, I'd never seen that one before. Ooh, big haul. Wait, hang on. Since I've been yeah. Y'all should go check out Tristan, because we love that's who I'm talking about this whole time. Tristan is big head, short legs. So if you like Red Dead Redemption 2, you should also go check him out and watch his VODs, because that's what he's been playing. That couple and one Tristan hasn't seen here are the only two I really remember. I will say, just like I said in Discord, I have no idea how Tristan, he says that he has multiple things on screens going on, like football matches and like other people's streams. He always has other people's streams up, and he's also yapping the whole time. And yet there will be like dialogue going on the screen, and I'm like dialed in reading the subtitles, like cannot like fathom what's happening. And he'll just like, after yapping over all the dialogue, he'll just like pause talking, do the mission as though he heard the whole thing, and then just like get back to yapping. And I'm like, how does your brain split into so many like directions? I don't get it. I'll be like, oh my god, wait, he didn't hear that thing, he's not gonna know to, but then it'll be like, nope, he knows exactly what to do, and then it's fine. So I don't know how your brain works, but I don't know. I can't fathom it. I also feel kind of bad because here's something, because I know that Kat was just saying, how do y'all have time for this? Between the whole, like, as our streaming friends group has grown, I had to count there for a second. As our streaming friends group has grown, there is almost always somebody who's live at any given time of the day, and very often now at the same time as each other. And I can pop into anybody's stream and see all of us in there, which I love, that we all like support each other and show up for each other's streams and everything. I think that's so great. But also, I will see all of us in all of the streams. And to me, like, I'll pop in for like 5 or 10 minutes and like say hello to everyone and be like, oh my god, it's so good to see you. But then I'll pop into another one and like say hello there and watch a little bit of what they're doing or whatever. But like, I'm not able to watch multiple streams at once. I can't pay attention to more than one stream at once. Like, I can watch a stream and play on my phone, or like I can watch a stream and play a game, but I can't watch more than one stream at a time. So like, I don't know how y'all are in multiple chats at the same time. I don't know how y'all are able to like watch multiple and like comment on multiple, because my brain can't wrap around that. And also, I'm like, damn, y'all just be in like chats all day long. That's not a derogatory thing. I'm like, y'all just be in streams literally all day long, just talking to the same people from like one stream to another. And I'm like, dang. And I feel like, oh my god, I'm missing out because I didn't get to watch one person's stream. Or some of y'all stream really late at night, and by like 8 or 8:30 my time, I'm ready for bed. I will tune into my bedtime streamer who's Over Easy Eggs and just like watch like maybe 1 hour and then turn it off and fall asleep. And so like, when some of y'all are streaming late at night, I feel so bad, because I'll like pop in for a little bit and be like, I gotta go, I'm tired, this is my bedtime. I don't know what to say. It just doesn't, was such a funny answer. Some of our friends are doing full-time shifts. I know. The FOMO. I suffer from terrible FOMO. I'm currently on your stream while in the gym. What the heck? I'll be in stream chat, but they also start being Discord now, and Cat cannot do all that. I'll type all day, but my social battery says heck yeah. That's the other thing, is I'm really bad at Discord. I'm super bad at Discord, and I know that people's chats, like Tristan's has been popping off lately, and like Breeze is usually fairly busy, and Gels, and And if I'm missing somebody's chat, invite me. If I'm missing someone's stream or Discord, then definitely invite me. But I'm so bad at keeping up with Discord. I'm in like 2 group chats with people, and I'll kind of like check it maybe once a day and maybe do a couple of reactions, but I hardly ever talk. But I feel bad. I feel like I'm missing out. And I feel like, oh, damn, everyone like is going to know each other so much better. And I am just sitting here quietly being like, heart emoji or whatever. Anyway, bottom line being, if you ever like don't see me in your stream, or like I come in and then leave quickly, just know that it's not you. It's literally my social battery and also my attention span. My attention span, and I didn't order anything. I might just like literally not be able to keep up with everyone's stuff. But like I want to. I want to be able to keep up with everyone. Now I'm like locked in because I feel like my brain is not remembering what things I need to order and don't need to order. Oh my God, we still do not have enough for, okay, one more day and we'll have enough for the upgrade. I only keep up with my own Discord, otherwise I'd literally drown. I learned to just tap out when things are too much. Yeah, I know. I got an appointment in early afternoon. I'm anxious since morning. Oh no! What kind of an appointment? I also get that, like, when you have an appointment later in the day, my brain just goes, oh, I can't do anything because there's something coming up. Even if it's like hours in the future, my brain's like, oh no, we can't start doing anything because like we have that thing in 3 hours. I still do not understand how when I was streaming every day, I had people watching me for like 4 hours a day. But it's crazy. I know. I wish I could, because I have such FOMO. I want to know like every inside joke, every like thing that you did on stream, all of your accomplishments, all of your like whenever you had a hype train or whatever. Like I want to know everything that is going on. But it's just literally not possible. And that kills me. I'm sleepy, but I gotta get ready. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. I pulled my door handle off on stream. That was funny. See, exactly. And I'll see you share trinkets, or you were talking about like the whole door handle thing, and I was like, what the hell? Where did that door handle come from? What do you mean you have a broken door handle? Hello? We finally have enough to do the upgrade. I'm also just really glad that I've had the time and energy to stream a bit more consistently the past month or two, because I know for a while there I was missing a lot of streams just because things were going on in life. But I like being consistent. I like people being able to know, like, oh, Crow is going to be live at this time. Like, if I have nothing going on and I just need company, Crow will be here at that particular time or whatever, you know, like, or I can hang out and see friends at that particular time in Crow stream. Hi, Sharky. 2 meetings. Time for food? Yes, that sounds like it's time for a snack. It's Bill. It's Bill. Tristan, are you still here, Tristan? Meaning M&Ms. Tristan, if you're here, comment because I have a thing for you. Tell me I'm not the only one who saw that. Sorry, saw what exactly? The Beholder's Triangle, right above Cloven's Peak. Yes. Okay, Tristan. On the last VOD that I was watching, you were saying, oh, I'm going through my list of games that I never got around to playing. And so you were like, what should I play after Red Dead 2? And since you're like doing series of things all at once, like knock them all out, will you please play Red Dead 1 after you play Red Dead 2? Please. I really want to watch someone play it, and the streamer that I've been watching has been going so long in between episodes, and also I feel like you would probably like it because it's a little bit more combat based, just like a little bit more than Red Dead 2, and it'll make sense because you'll already have all the lore from Red Dead 2, which occurs before Red Dead 1. So like, please, will you play Red Dead 1? Please. That's my plea. That's my begging to you. The Beholder's Triangle right above Cloven Peak. Well, I'm not sure, but maybe there really is something like that over there. So I'm not going crazy. They did reactivate the base after all. The base? Yes, they have a base inside Cloven Peak. Okay, sometimes I feel like these interactions come to us out of order. It has been there for millennia. That historian almost got it right about the pyramid. Only it wasn't built by our ancestors. It was paleo contact. Something's brewing. Could it be an invasion? If it is, they will send out invisible stealth scouts first, for sure, to make sure we can't do anything against them. If you see one, don't let them know. If I see someone invisible, yes, let them think we're none the wiser. Then we'll stand a chance at least. Okay, good to know. In this game, I like Bill. In the latest VOD, I bought it on stream. Oh, okay, good. Like I said, I'm only on your 6th VOD, so I think I have like 3 more to get through. I'd also get it completed like super fast like every other game. See, I wouldn't mind, because I think Red Dead 1, from what I've seen of it, is a little bit less side questy. Like Red Dead 2 is huge, massive. I don't think anybody could complete every single encounter and side quest in one playthrough. But we just had this interaction with Bill. Where's the voice message? Anyway, that's just what I've gathered so far. So yeah. Where is this voice note? Is it in here? Do they still put voice notes in areas that we've already explored? No. All right, let's upgrade. Da, 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 da. Yes! Okay. All right, so we're going to be able to... Oh, there's a new auto repair shop level 4. Okay, and level 3. Car wash? Okay, car wash. Entrance billboard. More lampposts. Another attraction spot. Wait. Gas pump level 3. Parking level 3. Cash level 3. Cleaner bot. This is great. But these are also so freaking expensive. Oh my holy moly. Full-scale roadside mini market. I'm hoping to get Red Dead 2 completed in the next 2 weeks. Okay. That's good. What is your new streaming schedule? Is your streaming schedule on your Twitch page? Like, did you enter it on the schedule thing? Or did you post it somewhere? Full-scale roadside mini market lets you temporarily shut down individual station services. Warehouse size 400 units! This is great. This is so great. Because we have been... Oh, we have extra space too. We have been running out of areas to, like... We've been running out of areas to keep stuff. Like, I keep having to just buy one batch of one thing and then buy one batch of the next thing. Honestly, I'm just so glad you're watching them at all, Crow. I didn't think anyone would watch the VODs. Yeah. No, I'm obsessed with Red Dead now. I'm obsessed. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturdays maybe, but knowing my stubborn ass, most likely will play it. Okay, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So tonight... Rubs my hands together greedily. Tonight... More. I still feel like we should have gotten a voice note from talking to Bill there. No, we're gonna take this. Let's do... we need red chips. Which ones are the most expensive? I guess we have room for one more. Let's do one more green one, because that's all that we have room for. Oh, look at all these other things we can do. Tools, sweets, cigarettes. We can do cigarettes, y'all. Glasses, ice cream, souvenirs, beer, postcards. Okay, let's do one of these and one of those. This is so exciting. And my bedroom is a little bit neater, excuse me, and cleaner. This is so great. This is very fun. Bunker. I don't think we'll ever go for that outside. Lair. Maybe lair. I like the backwoods chalet. If we can ever afford that, then that one. Cozy rugs. I feel like rugs would not do very well in a gas station. Retro is back. Let's try that. Signs. Mini market. The mini market looks cute. Forgotten Little Park. Ecotech, I mean. Welcome to Cloven Peak. Look at all this. This is so fun. Seaweed. Can you see them? We are of the deep. Not to spoil, let's just burn a MFing house down. Okay, let's see. Yes. Let's install that. Yeah, that looks very like... That looks very gas station-y. Sure. Actually, I kind of want this one to be... I want this one. Yeah. And then poster here. Okay, yeah. There we go. And we're gonna have to save up a bit. All right, what should we get next? Should we get car insurance ad again? Blech. Should we get tools, beer, ice cream, sweets, souvenirs, glasses, or cigarettes? I kind of want to do cigarettes. All right, we got to save up some money. We got to save up some money. Ooh, there's so much to do. This is so exciting. Whoops. Oh, wait. We're redoing this. Sorry, I'm locked in. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Perfect. Great. All right, everything else we are going to save up money for tomorrow. We are quite low in inventory though. Oh, we are also low in fuel. What the heck? What? I accidentally closed it. Oh no. I accidentally pushed Y. Oh my god. My button mashing has not served me. It's going to harm me now. $53. All right, gas pump. Gotta be careful. I keep accidentally pressing Y and then didn't used to do anything, so I could just immediately press A afterwards. But now it does do something. Let's top up on gas real quick. Oh, two exact change people in a row, or did I just not give the right amount of change? We are going through gas so fast. Maybe the next thing that I should upgrade is the gas tank as opposed to anything else. Repair shop. Please tell me that we eventually get to have an employee. Or maybe we don't, and that's why we can temporarily shut down certain business areas. Maybe. On fuel again. And he peed on the floor. Uh, 1,500. We need 1,500 for the fuel tank. Fridge cleaned out, so my big task for the day is done. Yay, that's great. I'm glad. I'm kind of zoning in. Zoning out. Locked in, zoning out. Why is it that we seem to be making less money lately? We were making like $1,000 a day for a while there. And I have even more inventory than before. And I'm not talking about me spending money, because I'm not saying my total amount is less because I spent it. I'm saying that the actual income feels like it's been less. Anything else creepy going on out there? I don't see anything. I don't see anything right now. $1,000 liters? This is great. I need this. Self-service? Okay, this is great. Scanned automatically cleaned. Car wash. Okay, this is fine. No, I'm not stalking. Earned $9.14. Net profit $5.45. Okay, well. Let's get this bread. Or instead of focusing on the bigger tank, should I focus on more inventory in the store? I need water. Customer at checkout. Wow, I really had to think about that one for some reason. I need to figure out the strategy of scaling my income along with all these upgrades, because now it seems as though there was a huge jump in the required price for these upgrades, but maybe that's just because I'm not keeping up with the maybe my bell curve is not matching up to how much I should be. What words am I saying? My income generation increase is not proportional to the price increase of these items. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. All right, so we have the 1500. We are going to upgrade the fuel tank because we are low. Shouting out low. All right, let's go. Upgrade. No. Upgrade. There we go. Hang on, lady at the register. Maybe the next thing that we should do is the self-serve pumps, so that all I have to do is just fill up the huge tank. Maybe increase civilization so more people come for fuel and car wash. That's a good idea. Increases the price of services and the demand for corresponding products. Okay. Oh, people at the checkout. The alien are kidnapping people. That's why I have less people. That's a great theory, honestly. Because I need to maintain more inventory. If I want to be able to sell more things. All right. Let's look at 4,500. Okay, we're not getting the automatic gas pumps anytime soon. We can get the lamp post. And the attraction spot. All right, we'll knock out the most affordable ones. And then retro car, Bigfoot cutout. I like the retro car. Oh, I can't afford any of these. Just kidding. JK Rowling. Well, we have one more light. Let's see if the light reflects or like reveals any new symbols the way that all the other stuff has. Aw, heck, it's raining. Turn nighttime. Turn nighttime. There's nothing in this one? Dang it. Dang it. All right, let's see if there's anything that we can even restock. There might not be anything. No. They're supposed to be red here. There we go. I don't have any more pink. Okay. Okay. We are running quite low. I don't know, man. Whatever. Just sticking stuff everywhere. Just putting it everywhere. Okay. Well, let's go to bed and make some more money tomorrow. Brand new day. What do we need to get cigarettes? $215. And beer. I feel like gas stations have to have cigarettes and beer. We also don't even have half of our tank full. We can hold so much more gas. More lore. Bill is here. Don't litter in my store, Bill. Oh, no change. Well, did the trail lead you to anything? Not yet, sadly. Would you mind another weird question? Ask away. Do you ever get the feeling here that you're being watched? The classic conspiracy theorist question. That is a weird one indeed. Told you. So? I can't say it's a strong feeling that I'm conscious of. But the thought does run through my mind sometimes. That's what I thought. Then it is out here somewhere. All the time the ants are watching, you're right. How did my answer lead you to that conclusion? It's hard to explain. Call it a hunter's gut feeling. Okay, Bill. But this also means that we can get more, we just got more lore so we can get another voice recording. Your alter self is watching. Your self is watching. You're correct. It's actually an out-of-body experience. And I'm observing myself like it's the Truman Show. No, I just saw that Hayden did a hydrate an hour ago. Whoops. I missed that one. But I also probably did already hydrate. We're going so fast. We are speed. We are lightning. Oh, another person. This afternoon music is so soothing. It's the crazy lady, more lore. And then we can look around for more voice recordings. So, what exactly is the thing in the lake? Oh, I wish I knew, my dear. But my Logan's ship was sunk by something very large. Literally the loading screen gift. Yet, tip civilization increased demand and markup on gas and some kind. Yes, I got the game. Logan, was that your... Yes, he worked as a diver on that ship. They were going to measure the depth of the lake, but something pulled the ship to the bottom. All that remains of Logan is this scuba tank which holds his last breath. I sometimes open it up a bit, just for a little while, to hear his whisper. That's the only way I can talk to him. I don't think there's much left. The same goes for me, though. I'm very sorry to hear that. But you said he protects you from the lake? How exactly? I don't know. But since the lake hasn't been able to reach me yet, that means it's working. Carrying around the scuba tank makes way more sense now, and that's kind of sad. Carrying his last breath kind of changes your view of her, like she's not this crazy old coot. Also, I realized that I think each character is telling their own legend, as opposed to all of them talking about all of them. I think each of them is like, she only talks about the lake, maybe? I don't think I've really noticed or paid attention yet. There should be more voice notes. We've had two lore interactions without voice notes. This game is so damn cute, though. Oh, here's one. Day 76. Well, that's it. A thank you letter arrived. For quickly resolving the long-standing issue of cobalt theft. Theft, sure. The wording suggests that other theories are no longer being considered. And of course, they didn't forget to mention that the project scope doesn't include investigating reports of strange incidents from the locals. And that in 14 days, the allocated funds will be exhausted, and they'll issue an order to extract equipment and personnel. In other words, pack up your stuff and go. Damn, the chores list in home today got hands. What's on your list today? What you gotta get done? Anything good to upgrade? Car wash. But that's manual. Let's do cigarettes and beer. Oh. Let's do that. And then big burrow. And then we'll do a little rearranging. Come on, Mr. Shipment. I placed that shipment. Oh, here it is. All right. I think that cigarettes should be by the register. And then no. Let's do... No. Why can't I press the right button? There. Oh my goodness. There we go. I want to move these. We're going to put food down here. We're going to put drinks. Oh, no, beer. Drinks are going to be up here. If it seems like I'm barely grabbing anything at all, it's because the controls are really wonky and difficult. And then we'll do our second row here. Maybe I'll take that. We'll do install there. Put this here. Yeah. And then we will put I guess the gray ones are the most expensive ones. And then yellow are the second most expensive, so we'll do those. Sure, that's fine for right now. I'm also done with my chores, so I'm back to being a burden. A burden to who? Do you like playing more cozy games? I like cozy, but also a fan of crazy games. I do generally like cozy games. I also like sim games, like any kind of simulator game I love, or like management sim. I love so much. So this is kind of like management sim, creepy cozy all in one, so it's a great combo. We'll do one of each. Hi Lincoln. Welcome in. How are you doing today? It's lovely to see you. We're playing some more gas station. What is our most expensive one? $309. 307. 203. Oh wait, 262 is more. Oh, 272. Hang on. That looks like hot sauce beer. 326 we already have. 307. We have that one. We have that one. Okay. Do we have one of each? Why am I confusing myself? Okay. Yeah. Only one of each of the less expensive ones. Okay. That works. That works. Should I actually spend some money to stock up the rest of these? I feel like, yeah. But that's not a today job. We gotta make more money. You're good. You're hoping doing well. I am doing well. Crow is here killing this management sim, you know. That's how I do. Crow's always killing it. Thanks. Right now, I am just trying to figure out how to get my money up because I'm lagging behind with the inflation of the cost of all the supplies and like maintenance stuff. And so, I don't know. I guess maybe I need to spend a couple days just like focusing on selling. Well, no, okay. Focusing on selling without buying any new items, I guess. Maybe, except for inventory, maybe? This would be one of those games where I would love to have a mod installed where you can just like have unlimited money. Because I find it really fun and satisfying when I don't have to worry about grinding for it. I can just like... Ooh, lots of beer. Oh my god. They got more than one of every type of beer. Yeah, because the fun part for me is the actual like organizing and stocking inventory and all of that. not necessarily doing the repetitive, spending a lot of time in between those management tasks doing repetitive grinding. Me pulling up to the gas station, getting one of every beer, and then getting in my car and driving away. I want someone whose tire pressure has to be 4 psi. I want to just like crank it all the way up to 11. Okay, we're already over 1K. This is good. This is good news. We can be bees. Check for voice notes. We haven't checked in here for voice notes in a while. How's it going? Fine. Okay. Have a good day. The glossy little oil looks so yummy. Oh no, it's already afternoon and I can't go to the other place. Oh, I can. I can. No voice notes. So, how's your gas station doing? Slow. And you're fishing? Same. It is not slow at the gas station. I don't know what I'm lying for. Petrol smells yummy. Oh, the smell of petrol makes my stomach turn. I kind of wish that more people would pay with card. Wow, 2 people in a row. Oh, this beer is selling like crazy. 3 cards in a row? This is great, even though they peed and pooped on the floor. Oh, whoops. Oh, we didn't check down here for voice notes. Nope, nothing. Buying beer at a gas station is funny. Do they not do that in Wales? Here, gas stations are like gas station convenience shops are I want to see one of your customers pop a bottle open. Now, drinking in public is illegal, I think, in most places, other than maybe New Orleans. But I feel like gas station convenience stores are mostly associated with like vices and junk stuff. Like generally people associate it with like you pick up lotto tickets, you pick up alcohol, you pick up like cigarettes or junk food or like that type of thing. All right, we need yellow cap and blue cap. Blue box and yellow box. Yellow cap, blue box, yellow. Okay. That. And then we need pink. I should have added pink. Drinking outside is wait, drinking outside is legal in Wales? No. Okay, I need more blue and pink. More blue lid and pink. Whoops. There aren't that many states you can buy alcohol at a gas station. Most states you have to go to a liquor store. Oh. Oh. I guess the states that are immediately around me you can buy. Well, maybe you can only buy like beer and wine. Probably you're right on the liquor. Oh my gosh. We've got that. All right, we need orange, pink, and heart. Gum. Orange, pink, heart. I don't think we have that. Maybe we do. Your Midwest area? No, I'm on the East Coast. Let's do... Oh, I keep forgetting to like min-max the prices. 147 and 159. We'll do 2 rows of these. Okay. And then let's look at this. We need triangles, gray thing, fire extinguishers. Oh, wait, I have some. Just kidding. Fire extinguisher. Gray thing. No gray things. Green things. Gray things and green things. Sorry if this is painful, but this is fun. Usually homeless or less fortunate people, but it's definitely legal. That's interesting. This is one of those moments where it's like, oh no, I wonder if people are bored. But then at the same time, I'm like, no, this is what I would watch. This is what I would watch. Okay, let's do snacks. We need small red bags. Yep, we need small red bags. And purple. What am I doing? I'm just clicking buttons. Maybe the strat is that you have to min-max the most expensive items and not just have one of every single item. But that's not fun as a store. I want to offer one of everything. Alright, we need basically every single fluid. You love watching me play games like this? Okay, this is good. I know, every time I say that, people are like, this is why I come to your stream. But I still feel the need to check in and just be like, hey, you still alive in there? Oh, wait, no. Okay, yellow by far is the most expensive one. I need more yellow. What's the second most expensive? 23. Okay, red and yellow. I get it. I always apologize for like nothing, and Cat proceeds to tell me to stop worrying. Yeah, you're correct. What's the next most expensive one? I need yellow and gray. His emote embodies me. I also added the like look, like the big eyes look into the side one. That one is a new one in there too. Perfect. Alright, the only thing we haven't stocked is we're gonna start the next day and we'll sort out which ones are more expensive of the other ones. All right, we'll do the postcards tomorrow. I always found on this game, as soon as I can buy expensive stuff, I get rid of cheap stuff and only buy the good stuff. I know. I'm caught up on aesthetic where it's like, oh, I want it to be, I want to offer one of everything. Oh, damn. I should have one more row of those. Whoops. Need more fire extinguishers. That's a huge price difference. Hang on, customer at gas pump. I didn't spend any of that money on gas. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. I'm having flashbacks to my retail days for some reason. Today is busy. This is good. Always get the money, then I worry about aesthetic, but I prefer your way of doing it. Oh, I don't miss my retail days at all. At all either. You vomited on the floor. Thank you for that. I just used the broom to sweep vomit all over my floor. 8 to 21 in retail. Oh no. I was in retail for 13 years. So I guess from when I was 20 to 33. I have always said that I think that everybody should be required to work some kind of service, like customer service job, whether it's retail, food service, anything like that, because I think that the world would be a better place in terms of people treating other people better. I think that there's a huge difference between how people who have been in customer service jobs treat other service people versus people who have never worked a service job and how they treat people. And some people are just normal. They haven't worked a service job, but they are kind to service people. But yeah, I think that if everybody worked one service job for like 1 year, 1 full year, so that you get all the seasons and holidays and everything like that, and also like worked that schedule of working on holidays and weekends and all that type of thing, like I just think it would be great for society. I really feel like it would be great for society. I love that people just hated the job. I get that. I haven't checked for voice notes in a while. I also strongly feel, and this is a majority of the time that I was in retail, while I was still doing the customer facing job, like I was still assisting customers. I still had my client books. I still did everything normal to update and maintain a store. But about half of those 13 years was in some kind of management job, some type of management role. And almost all of those years was some type of training and development role. And so, there's been a voice recorder here my whole time. And so I have a lot of strong feelings about how I feel like people leave or stay for the people that they work for and work under. Like, people leave managers more so than they leave companies. And like, people will stay a little bit longer in most situations with a bad company because they have good management. And people will leave a good company because they have bad management. So it really does come down to the people that you're working with and working under. Yeah. Day 70. Now that's weird. I decided to ask the soldiers at the base if they'd seen red elk, to which I always got roughly the same answer. They hadn't. Ever. At first, I thought it was simply military humor, some kind of stupid prank, but no. None of the soldiers accompanying me had ever seen red elk. Before our arrival, Area 23 had been fully mothballed, and there had been no personnel on duty. And no one gave me a tour. All the eyewitnesses claim that as soon as we arrived, I went off to explore the base on my own. Luckily, my full access RFID bracelet automatically unlocked all the doors for me. So who was I talking to for so many nights in a row? Ooh, spooky. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for me for today. I don't think we're gonna raid anybody. We only have a couple of people here. Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna do a raid, but you can go wherever you like, whoever you like. Just remember, I stream every Monday and Thursday at 11 a.m. EST. So tell one of your friends, bring them with you next stream. We are at, what are we at? 93 out of 100 followers for our goal. 7 more people. We need 7 more people. Follow me on my socials. I post shorts, but I also post on Instagram when I'm going live and if there's any change to my schedule. Thank you for any follows, bits, gift subs, Um, Thank you to my mods, Joe, Tristan, Otto. Appreciate you. And thank you so much for helping me make this my full-time job. I appreciate everybody who stopped by, everybody who comes to say hello for whatever amount of time. Thank you for caring about my stream. All right. I hope that you have a lovely weekend. Take care of yourself. I will see you on Monday, and I'll probably see you sooner in one of y'all's streams or chats. But goodbye for now. Bye.